Hello and welcome to my eerily silent Avro Shackleton in Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. Thought I'd bring you back to this again. The Avro Shackleton is, well, as you can see, a 4-engined bomber. Now the engines are rather special as they are contra-rotating, meaning they have one prop going one way round, and another prop behind that going the other way round. She has 4 of those, meaning she is pretty powerful. Can't go very fast, but she has powerful engines. The reason I have got the game with no sound on is because once I turn the sound on, you won't be able to hear me very well. I did try turning the engines off a couple of times, but the game just crashed mid-recording, which was fun. So it would do something like I'd try and start engine number 1, and then the ground wouldn't exist, and it would stall and fall down, and then the ground would exist again, and count it as a crash. Well, first I'm going to open the doors, so you can have a look at the doors. Oh, look at that. Nice ladder there. And a ladder to the cockpit. There you go, close that up. Right, let's get in the cockpit. Make sure the window wipers are on. Window wipers are not on, so let's turn the window wipers on. We are going to be flying to Heathrow from London City Airport. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to have to take off and turn around. I was thinking that's on the wrong side. Right. Talk to you when we get there, because this is going to be pretty damn silent. Or it's not going to be silent, because you've got this. If you can still hear me, good luck. Right. Flaps. Positive rate, gears up, flaps up. Go. Right, we are in the air. Listen to the thunder of those engines. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can open the bomb bay. Close it up again. Good. That's what I want. Right, there's where I want to be lining up with. See those green lines off the W for west? I want to line myself up onto those, and then that's going to be my guidance in. Out a little bit. little while. Avro Shackleton, again, not the fastest of aircraft. Start bringing her down a bit. Ah, I see the lights of the airport. You should be able to see them. They're just off the windscreen wiper. Now they're above it. I am going to go for the closest one. See, I'm lined up for that one, apparently. The other one. Is now behind a barn. Okay. Gears down. And locked. Flaps. There's no air brake. I just open the Bombay if I hit the air brake. Okay, just have to keep this thing lined up on the runway. Go. It's actually dark enough for the stuff to illuminate. Right, okay. There's my landing. There's my line-up lights. Slightly off, but I've got all whites, so I am good to land. A little bit. Right, we're down. Let's taxi off the runway. There's an exit coming up. There we go. Peace and quiet at last. There's the Avro Shackleton on the ground there. Apparently still braking. Or pushing something away. I'm guessing that's a glitch from, like, recording. This recording seems to cause quite a few glitches. Like, I'm not going to start the engines because it's going to crash the game. But I can show you that landing from the outside, from what the tower would have saw. So options, instant replay. Let's go for the last 100 seconds. Oh yeah, I was on the ground. 200 seconds. 250 to be safe. Options, instant replay. 250, just to be safe. I'm not going to show you what the tower saw, just because, well, what the tower saw was a tower block. So this is the approach. The airfield. Crabbing slightly, so I dive it down. Always seems to be the thing with the Avro Shackleton. You always crab slightly. I just put it down. There you go, I can turn the ow, got a headache now from that. Ugh. Yeah, my one problem with an Avro Shackleton, and the reason I would never want to work on one, is those props are loud. Just listen to them. That's my reason for not wanting to work on them. But she did her role pretty well. And then was sort of overtaken by more modern ones like the Avro Vulcan. I don't know the exact date she was taken out of service, but she is now out of service. She's a retired aircraft. There's some places you can go and see the full aircraft, but I went in the cockpit of one of these at this, it's sort of like a museum slash theme park. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Flambards, that's what it's called, in Cornwall, and they have the cockpit of one of these. And it's quite interesting sitting in it, because you do feel like you're really on the gauges like this. This is pretty much your view, although you can read these gauges a bit better. That's me taxiing in, and then the engines are going to stop. Yeah. So, ta-ra. Once I find the button that does it right.